teaching a doctrine that is not in the Bible. Now, here's something that I think you need to know about while you're calling us a cult. Are you ready? I have several books with me tonight. And do you know that the LA Times actually said this is a thoughtful and probing book that preserves Billy Graham's glory while revealing a complex and flawed man, the most authoritative and comprehensive biography of Billy Graham. You know who put this biography together? An individual in the Church of Christ named William Martin. Now, why did William Martin get to have access to the information about Billy Graham? You need to ask yourself that question. A gentleman named Ed Harrell basically got in touch with the Graham organization about writing his biography. And the Graham organization told Ed that it actually was in the works, the idea of letting somebody do the biography, and it had come down to two different people, and Ed Harrell was one of them. Who's Ed Harrell? He's also a member of the Church of Christ, University of Alabama. They were talking about allowing one of two members of the Church of Christ to do this very comprehensive work. Why did they say that they were going to open their archives and let one of these individuals see never before seen information? Why? Because they said they know that the Church of Christ actually knows what everybody teaches and that they would be fair and honest with the information. Look it up. William Martin, he was advanced $100,000 to begin the biography of Billy Graham. Now, that's a member of the Church of Christ, and you say he's a cult. Well, look at this. This is actually a biography of Pat Robertson. Guess who it was written by? Again, David Edwin Harrell Jr., the guy who was running second to do the biography for Billy Graham. Why are these individuals like Pat Robertson and Billy Graham, why is their organization allowing members of the Church of Christ to write their biography, open up their archives? It's because the Church of Christ basically knows more about the religious people that we're dealing with here in the United States than anybody else. Why? Because we believe that you all are lost, and the only hope that you have of finding the truth is us helping you to see that you're in fact teaching false doctrine, and you've been fed false doctrine. You've been led to false doctrine by your parents who were led to it. See that? Pat Robertson, Ed Harrell, member of the Church of Christ. Oral Roberts, again, David Edwin Harrell. Why would Oral Roberts allow Ed Harrell to write his biography? The same reason. And because they believe that they would be fair and that we are the people who are knowledgeable of what they really teach. You know, other individuals do not understand. Y'all don't understand each other's denomination. We're not in a denomination. Have no reason to cast someone in an dishonest light. David Edward Harrell, Oral Roberts. David Edwin Harrell, All Things Are Possible, The Healing and Charismatic Revivals in Modern America. He writes this book, and who is in it? William Branham. Brother Branham. Who doesn't know Brother Branham, as they say around here? Elwood Gallamore's head man. Ed Harrell wrote the book. And we could just go on with the books that Ed Harrell has participated in and are helped actually co-author. Here's another one called White Sex, S-E-C-T, and Black Men in the Recent South. What is he doing? Revealing the racism that is in the church and why people behave the way they behave in the South. And on we could go. Now, who's a cult? Who's getting to actually write these biographies of these very, very famous individuals? Who are they looking to pick that will actually depict them in their real life behavior? We don't have any reason to try to make up stuff on Billy Graham. Look, Billy Graham he did that all by himself. So what did William Martin do? William Martin told the real story about Billy Graham. Did he have to tell you that Billy Graham was a false teacher? He didn't have to tell you all of the different things that Billy Graham did wrong in the book to tell you the story about Billy Graham. But when you read a story about an individual and you basically have a basic Bible knowledge, you can easily see that Billy Graham isn't actually being true to the book.